Well, good morning. Yes, this is going to be prefixing the video you're about to see. This one is going to be shorter and missing a few bits due to my hearing deciding that it wants to take an absolute nosedive and make more problems for me. So yes, what you will be seeing is going to be missing this week and the latter part of the previous week, but unfortunately there isn't much that I can do about that. So I will endeavour to get the next one out in December. If I can't get one out in December, then it will just be a short little catch up pre-Christmas or wherever it ends up being put out, usually just end of the month. So unfortunately there is some things missing, and I know some action has been happening because I did see the other times that I was down there. Anyway, enjoy. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the fluff you are. And yes, as you can see, we are on this bit. So it is Monday the 11th of November. Got a quick chance just to give you a little showing of what's going on around here so far. So what I've nicknamed the dinosaur enclosure has been cleaned, so all of the greenery has moved away from it, and there are people working away down there. Last time we were here there were a few people up there, but no one's there just yet, so that's all like sorted and cleaned out. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe they've been doing some markings up on the top, I don't know, but it still looks a little bit questionable as to how that steel work that's actually inside all that concrete is going to hold up, because it does not look like it's been protected. Because as you can see, if I zoom you in on that bit, there's quite a bit of rust smears on that, so that is questionable. And the pit of doom is still there. So as of yet no major work has happened, but it does look like there has been a bit of clearing work at the bottom gone on, because where we had the marvellous mound of muck, which had some concrete and some rebar and a few other bits, that looks like that's been quickly cleared away, which here we can have a sneaky peeky, just about to see that it's all cleared and level over there, so it's not too bad at that point. They started getting some more of the rails and stuff out for possible walkways or areas or wherever they're doing some work. So you can see all the way down there it's all been cleared away. That's all done over there, so maybe things are starting to progress, however slowly it's doing it, but they are progressing somehow in some way. So yay, it's all done that way. Anyway, pause. It is Tuesday the 19th of November and I am absolutely chuffing freezing. So there is a bit of work going on down there. I'm not going to go around or go close, I'm not going to cross the road. There's far too many cars. Someone just found out that they need to be patient and wait rather than trying to jump the queue. As you can see, the flickering lights down there and stuff. I'm not really going to cross over because what's the point right now, but I can easily get you a slightly better view from here anyway of what's going on down there beyond the signs. It does look like something else has gone on. I think more of that part of the building has been munched away at, so something's happening there. Anyway, pause. And as we can see here, the hoardings have moved. So what was like here is now right back over there. So maybe we've got some slightly better bits here, but pathways also just opened up over that side. First time I've noticed it. It was probably open the last time I came down, but I didn't know to spot it. Maybe I missed it because I was looking at something else. Like I've said, most of you know me, I'm blind as a bloody bat sometimes. I am supposed to wear my glasses, but half the time I never do. Let's have a look at what's going on over here. See if I can get a bit of a peeky peek from over here and see what's going on. It's also nice seeing a little bit more open space and cause areas. But obviously a little pathway down to the undercroft, which then opens up on that side to the Pit of Doom, as I've been nicknaming it. Oh, so we've got a bit of a concrete pad there. So if you zoom, looks like we've got a fresh poured concrete pad or something there next to the excavator. There's a few other little bits and pieces. I'll just poke you through there, give you a quick scan on this side. It does look like it's something's happening and things are progressing somewhere along the line, which from what I heard was definitely going to start ramping up once we start getting either closer to the end of the year or into next year, and things might start ramping up a bit. You might get more people on site. Anyway, I'll give you a pause until I get up to the other area. Let's see if you can see anything that I can't. Shall we, peoples? So I've got a bit more going on round here with a bit of cleaning. Yeah, there's still some remnants of some snow on the ground. Things around what I always call the dinosaur enclosure do seem to have been moving along quite nicely. So ground prep over there, they're all nice and smooth. So pause. Now, yeah, I know that was kind of like a short pause. Really, I didn't exactly need to pause, but sometimes it's easier just to pause it and then get around the corner rather than keep it rolling, because you never know whether you might get an interaction with someone or what. So it's always easier sometimes just to pause it. But I mean, there are now people on site, as you can see. There is a mini cat over here doing some looks like it's been probably moving a few things, probably separating and grading as much as it can, and then obviously got a bit of a rubble mound here about things, which by the sounds of that there is some work going on over there somewhere, which maybe when we go further up we will see it. But there is activity going on, so those naysayers, there is actually work going on and there are people here. As you can see, there has been some, I think, line cutting or slab separations or something going on. So I don't know, I'm not a structural engineer, I don't know much about building. All I know is give me a hammer and I can smash through a wall. Hey. But still got that lump of rebar over there sat on the wall, which looks like it's got the imprint of an old staircase. So that's something. But hey, at least activity's happening over here. There's activity going on over here, as you can see, with that all being cleaned up and what looks like a fresh concrete slab somewhere over there. So there is things happening. The Pit of Doom, or the Pit of Oblivion, whatever you want to call it, is still there. I think that's going to be there forever. I have been corrected, because I did say at one point that the hotel was going to be over that side. Apparently it's going to be more over this side, and then the apartments will go across with then the rest of the entertainment space and other stuff going on too. But first, that needs to be sorted out. So we do need to have the new market area there first before any activity can happen down with what is now considered the old market. See if I can just get another sneaky peek at things. And there's all of the Christmassy pizzazz up through Makinson's. There is some drilling going on somewhere. me being deaf, or partially deaf, I can't exactly tell which direction it's coming from. But part of me says it's coming from over there, part of me says it's coming from where the new market is going to be. Anyway, I will give you a pause and we will come back in a momento. Pause! So, let's have a look through here, shall we? It's all nice and clean around here, and looks like it's there. And if you can see some of the little bits that are showing up on the camera, I think it's trying to snow again. That's marvellous. As much as I love snow, I don't like it when it gets slushy. I love snow, I don't like the slushy stuff. But yeah, so pause. A pause. Rebuild with Hope is now down there, so it's now in the old Wilco's building. So that's where it's moved to. So it was in Grand. It's now moved over to the old Wilco's building. So at least something's happening in there. And from some of the things that I've heard, maybe by the end of the year or early part of next year, then the majority, if not all, of the units inside Grand Arcade will be occupied in some form or function. Doggo chasing pigeons. Still need to sort out a few of the empty buildings around here and some of the other empty buildings around, but I mean, progress is happening somewhere, but not exactly sure where in the whole solid progress is happening. But hey, we will look at the final bit up here and then I will wrap up for the day. So by the time this one has gone out, you will probably all have seen the near 40 minutes, or near as damn it 40 minutes worth of footage from the Manchester Christmas market, which by the way was a bit of a rush to film that. But yeah, that was up, so that's done. But we will now see from this angle if anything has changed up this side. I doubt it, but with the amount of people that have been, that I did see around the site, and you might actually see a few more. So that's still fully enclosed, which is really good. That's all nice and clean. Not much work that you can see on this side, but it did look like there was a bit of prep work going on over the other side, with people moving around and a few little bits here and there, and there is some form of action going on. Anyway, so that will conclude it for today. Hopefully I will be able to get something caught up for you next week before the upload. If not, then this is the final upload, but hey, I will try to get some more up. So pause for now. Pause.